everyone, Creed Aventus. This fragrance came out 15 years ago, and today's topic is going to be, is Creed Aventus still worth it in 2025? I'm going to talk about the fragrance's scent profile, performance, and in the end I'm going to tell you if I think Creed Aventus is still worth it or not. So let's not waste any more time and let's begin. Before I say anything about my bottle of Creed Aventus, don't comment down below what batch number I have, because I truly don't know. I've been looking at the bottom of my bottle for an hour today just to make sure I can have the batch number for you guys, but the only thing I see is the address from where it comes from. I can see that if you want to see the ingredient list, please look at the sales item, and I can also see a lot number. This is a tester, so it might be why I can't see a batch code. I don't know what batch this is, but I know this is a 2025 bottle, both because of the updated Creed logo, but also because this bottle has been delivered and used this year 2025 to the place that I work. And I got this bottle home with me because there's not a lot left. But let's talk about Creed Aventus' scent profile in 2025. So if you don't know how Creed Aventus smells already, this fragrance is a fruity chypre with some bergamot, oak moss, and patchouli. This in the opening starts off very tart, very juicy, very fruity, and some citruses are up there as well, with the opening being very pineapple heavy, with some touches of some green apple and some black currant to add some additional tartness and juiciness, and of course the bergamot at the top to add some clean citrusiness and also some roundness and smoothness at the top. Whenever it starts to dry and develop, you're going to pick up on some hints of some rose and jasmine to give you some floral but additional lift and texture, but mostly in the mid and base you're going to pick up on the clean patchouli and some oak moss, and of course the slightly smoky birch, which in the end is going to give you a very woody, slightly oak mossy, fresh, damp scent profile, which is going to add some freshness and some density to the overall fragrance. But I don't find the birch to be very smoky in this batch, but it is definitely present. I smell the very woody, distinctive birch with the additional clean type of patchouli to give you some additional lift and backbone as well, but it's not going to be a very smoky type of Creed Aventus as you might know from many years ago. But overall, Creed Aventus in 2025 scent wise is going to be very fruity and top heavy, with the patchouli and the birch being slightly less smoky than you might be used to, but very damp, very oak mossy, and of course woody, but not in any way dark or substantial, but it is definitely still strong. Talking about strong, let's talk about the performance, because I'm probably going to piss a lot of you guys off saying that I'm getting paid by Creed to say what I'm saying, and I'm truly not. I'm using my own bottle from my collection, which I've gotten from my workplace, and I'm talking about my personal experience of my 2025 batch of Creed Aventus. But enough said. On my skin, Creed Aventus 2025 batch lasts 12 plus hours, with projection being a moderate scent bubble for 2 to 3 hours, at some point drying to a very mild skin scent, but still detectable whenever someone comes up close. I have consistently been the type of person to tell you that on my skin and my experience, Creed Aventus batches tend to last for over 12 hours on my skin. I said this in my 2024 video, people didn't believe me, but I consistently got the same performance and projection, and so is the case this year in 2025. Projection is really nice, with the sillage being detectable, very compliment pulling in my experience, and the scent bubble has been such a prominent scent bubble that whenever someone comes up close to, they will undoubtedly be able to smell Aventus on me. So performance wise, the 2025 batches in my experience and on my skin, I can't stress that enough, has been impeccable and something I cannot complain about. A lot of people tell me they think that Aventus nowadays is basically pineapple water and basically a watered down version of what it used to be 15 years ago, but I can't agree with that statement personally. I have gotten so good performance time and time again after wearing this fragrance for a good amount of times this year, so I can't really say anything bad about the performance. performance. Before I give you my final opinion about Creed Aventus in 2025, let's quickly look at the price. A 50 ml is going to set you back $270, and 100 ml is going to set you back around $380. So even though I've been talking very well about the scent profile and the performance of Creed Aventus 2025, the price is still, in my opinion, absurd for the scent profile that you're getting here. And in terms of my final opinion, personally, I think if you have the money to splurge on Creed Aventus, I think you should do it, because the original here smells so timeless, so juicy, so fruity, and overall so classy and generally so good. I love the Creed Aventus DNA. I've always loved the Creed Aventus DNA, and you might already know this if you follow the channel for a long time. I've emptied a 200 ml of Club de Nuit Intense Man Eau de Parfum, which I've owned for many years, but I emptied it I think almost 2 years ago. Not only that, Dossier sent me musky oakmoss, which is their interpretation of the Creed Aventus DNA, and I have used so much up of that because I simply love the Creed Aventus DNA. And even though the price is very steep, I would definitely buy it if I had the money to do so, but I still think it is absurdly expensive for what you're getting, not because of the scent profile and the projection and performance, but because of the accessibility. Yes, Creed is a luxury house. Yes, Creed Aventus is one of the most popular fragrances in the world, but there are so many alternatives to the Creed Aventus DNA that I really can't justify buying Creed Aventus and really recommending Creed Aventus to you guys, especially if you're in the younger demographic of viewers, because this is going to set you back a lot of money, and I'm not even sure that you're going to get the same performance as I do, because that's very rare sometimes. So I can't really recommend this fragrance to the majority of you guys because of the varying performance for a lot of people and because of the insane price tag. But if you've been wearing Creed Aventus for the longest time, if you love the scent DNA as much if not more as I do, I can't recommend Aventus enough in 2025, because I truly think that the performance is back. I have not had any issues with Aventus whatsoever for the last 2 years, and that has been a blessing for me. So if you can afford Creed Aventus, if you really want the original, if you really want an original Creed Aventus in your collection to wear the real deal, I can't recommend this enough. But if the price is stopping you, I truly understand, and I personally would reconsider another option. I'm still going to withhold the 9.3 out of 10 minutes improvement rating for Aventus because I still love this fragrance. So definitely, I think definitely deserves the rating, but the price is the only thing that's holding it back, personally speaking. Gentlemen, I'm done yapping about Creed Aventus for today. What do you think? Do you think Creed Aventus is overpriced? Do you think it's reasonably priced? Do you think it is very weak, and or have you found the same performance as I have, being very long lasting, well projecting? Or do you simply not enjoy Creed Aventus anymore or have never enjoyed it? Comment down below your thoughts and opinions about Creed Aventus and my video here. I would love to see what you have to say down there. Also, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos about fragrances, grooming, style, fashion, skincare, fitness, watches, everything that will make you, gentlemen, the best possible versions of yourselves. The last few things I want to ask you, gentlemen, is to smile more because it's free, and I want you to watch these two videos right here. This one here below is going to be my latest upload res. This one up here is going to be video that the YouTube algorithm thinks you will enjoy.